Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to try and quickly go through how to draw a new kind of part using a tool called Revolve in this program, Fusion 360. It's actually not 360 anymore, it's just Fusion. Excuse me for that. The number one things you need to do in this program before you really get too deep is to make sure that your controls are known and set up. And I always tell everybody this right here. If you go into your name icon into the preferences menu and just scroll down to where it says reverse zoom direction. If you click that check mark on, apply and hit OK, it's going to make it so when you roll forward with the mouse wheel, you're zooming in. You roll backwards, you're zooming out. If you don't like it this way, you can go back to that. Most people just seem to really prefer this. I don't know why they do it the other way in the program by default. So that's important to know. Um, then you all right, next we're gonna actually start this from scratch for my students in the classroom to see this from the beginning. You're gonna go into this post where I put these pictures up. You're gonna open the photos. You have to download these to your computer, or if you grab photos from the internet, you have to download them the right way. In this case, from Google Classroom, you can't download them unless you open them in a new tab by right-clicking on it, doing it that way, and then you get this download button. I mean, there's a couple different ways to do it. It's just the way I get that download button so you can actually save it to the computer. This one's just one PNG. Sorry, I didn't name them the titles of the parts, but you'll get the point. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. All right, then the next step is going to be to take and click this canvas button and retrieve the photo, insert it from the computer, go to wherever you downloaded it to, hopefully to your downloads folder, click it, and then this is just if you want to design something that's standing on a tabletop or built vertically, you can pick either one of these and place it like that. I'm just rolling in and zooming it in. Don't do anything with the size. The default size is going to end up being 1 inch wide, 2 inches tall for all of these picture sizes. So it's actually an accurate size right from the beginning. All right. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click this create sketch button and you're going to click the same plane that you use to place that image. It should all end up being centered if you do this without touching anything. It's pretty convenient setup here. Now we're going to draw a center line. Actually, what you want to do is finish this sketch, and then you're going to have that picture in one sketch, sketch one here, and then you're going to click create sketch, and then you're going to click the plane again, and you're going to have a second sketch for me. Um, okay, just trust me. Okay, the line tool. What I want you to do is just click the bottom edge of the picture and go straight up with a vertical line. It can go through the height of the picture. Click above it, hit enter. All right, then we're going to use this create circle menu options. There's a bunch of circles. 3-point is amazing. If you click a 3-point circle tool, and click, you don't even have to click any specific points on like the whole circle. Watch this. You can just click here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I have some control over it, and I'm going to specifically go over the outside of it. You can see any 3 points along the circle. I'm going to map out a circle. And since they use the circle tool clearly to make that, we'll just chop away some of this later, but do the same thing here. You already have the circle tool selected. Click any 3 points along this arc and just pop a circle on there, and that'll make it easier to work on this later. You're going to hit enter, and it'll finish up the use of that circle tool. Then you want to go over here to this line tool. You're going to have to zoom in pretty carefully to make this thing happen. You've really got to be careful about connecting points. You want to make sure, like in this case, you could see it goes from, I'm trying to begin a line. Watch the color, black, 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 and then it goes blue X, and it shows you X marks the spot. I just need to connect a horizontal line from here and get an X on the other one there, and boom, I'm satisfied with that. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to do the same thing. I still have my line tool on. I'm going to go from down here on the bottom of this circle over to the outside there. You can just click, and then you can, here's parts of things that you need to learn with this program. You press the mouse wheel down, and you can drag while you're zooming out. Everything is still going on. That line tool is still active. You can zoom in and out. You can press the mouse wheel down and move things around, and it's not going to do anything. That tool is still on. So I'm going to use a straight line here. Again, certain things you learn. I'm going to fake this corner. I'll round that later. I'm just going to put a horizontal line there. Press the mouse wheel down so I can drag this and keep following. I'll stop here. Hit enter. Again, I've got a couple of perfect circles here, so watch this. I'm going to click this create menu, circle, 3-point circle again. Zoom in here. I'm going to click this for a start point, and then click. I missed the click on the circle tool. 3-point circle. Click here, click here, and there, and hit enter, and it finishes that up. Guess what? We're doing it again. 3-point circle. Enter, finish that up. This is not exactly in the right spot, which is fine. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to grab the center of the circle, and I'm just going to pull it to get it closer to where I want it. It does not have to be perfect. And then we're going to take a straight line and connect the bottom of the circle here. Again, X marks the spot. Get that blue X, connect it to the bottom of this line. If you went below here and you just connect it so it's horizontal and there's a little extra in there, we're going to trim some stuff anyhow, so that would be okay. See how that changed color? It went to blue. That's important to see. You need connected external lines, and you need things to turn blue for this stuff to work. So I'm going to trim, just draw. Let's see, I trim that out. I'm going to go in here and click away some of the things I don't need. I'm going to trim this and these. Zoom out. Press the mouse wheel down. Put it in the center so I can zoom in. Trim this. Notice wherever there's connected points on lines, you can trim away stuff. So I'm just trimming away everything but the external. And if I go to my canvas view here, if I just click this eyeball next to it, I could turn that off. And you see I've got half of my chess piece. And actually, we'll just leave it like this. I'm going to click Finish Sketch. I didn't trim that little part away. I don't think it's going to affect everything. See this Revolve? If you hover over these tools, it explains what it does. And then it says press Control plus / for more help. But it says select a profile and then select an axis. So you click this, you select the profile, click, then you select this. You have to check the button and then select the axis. And then it's going to revolve the body. It's got some controls here. You can see it's going around 360 degrees, which in this case clearly you want, but that means you can change that. These we'll see and explain later, but hit OK. So that's using this picture to make a perfect chess piece. It's really not all that hard. And yeah, once you understand some of the basic functions of these simple tools like extrude and revolve, you'll start to wrap your mind around how to build things in 3D. So hope you enjoy this video, and good luck. I'll see you next time.